It's another cold one here in Florida, and this chilly, dry, weather has my skin feeling like a parched lizard.
Lizard.
Hello, my fellow page pamper. My name is Cora. Welcome to my channel, Pampered Pages, and welcome to my annual Valentine's Day Sweetheart Book Tag. I made this tag 10 years ago, and it's finally that time of year to revisit these 10 questions and see if anything has changed. What is your favorite Valentine's Day themed candy? My answer to this question has not changed since last year. That being said, my favorite Valentine's Day themed treat would have to be chocolate covered strawberries. Honestly, just give me anything decadent and chocolatey, and I shall be set. Do you enjoy reading romance? 10 years later, and my answer has stayed pretty consistent. I do. However, I find that I tend to gravitate more towards books with romantic subplots. However, with that being said, every now and then you can find me gobbling up a strictly romantic novel. It honestly just depends on where my mood and my heart take me. Do you tend to read romance books throughout the Valentine's Day season? Just like last year, my mood is going to mood as it pleases. That seems to be yet another trend. So I like to keep things pretty loose. My current TBR has quite a bit of variety going on. Lately, I have fallen for a new to me series. You'll know what I'm talking about if you watched my last video. Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I have to say things are looking pretty serious. Your fictional sweetheart shows up at your door with a Valentine's Day gift. What is it? A dachshund. That's it. But I guess I will happily accept a jellycat from my wish list. I know I said fictional, but if you're my husband, and I know you're going to watch this,
Don't know that we know they know we know.
how many romance books do you have that are written by the same author? Julia Quinn still leads and spines on my shelves with her Bridgerton series, but if Lori Gilmore keeps churning out these Dream Harbor delights, she may eventually take the top spot. I'm especially looking forward to book 6 in that series, The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. Side quest, have you watched the newest season of Bridgerton? I know currently only 4 episodes are out. Like last season, my sister and I are planning a mini watch party, so I've been holding off, but I've seen some things, and a couple things I know for certain. Gardens are in bloom, and tea is being served. What is a romance book that made you cry? One moment, I need to check into a flight. Check in. Screenshot. You never know. You never know. Most recently, a book with a poignant romantic subplot that left me in absolute shambles would have to be the Red Address book by Sophia Lundsberg. This story follows Doris, who recounts her life through the pages of her decades-old address book. Through its pages, we get a very touching intergenerational story between Doris and her grandniece Ginny, while also exploring themes of loss and what became of a love once had. Another romance favorite, and a slightly less tear-inducing read for me, is The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I do have a full book trailer and spoiler-free review up for this one. Like the Red Address book, The Dead Romantics also touches on familial connections and loss, but above all, it is full of heart and maybe a ghostly love interest. If you could choose any place, fictional or real, to escape to for a Valentine's Day date with your sweetheart, where would you like to go? Keeping it IRL, France is always a solid go-to choice for me, but if I were to spice things up, get jazzy with it, maybe Scotland or Italy, have myself a Lizzie McGuire movie moment. I choose these places because a lot of the fictional places I read about, particularly in fantasy books, I don't know if I would want to go to maybe view from afar, like bird's eye perspective, but that might be as close as I would want to get. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. What anticipated book release do you know in your heart you will absolutely love? While I am feeling quite optimistic about all of my most anticipated releases this year, I have a very strong inkling that I am going to absolutely love The Knave and the Moon by Rachel Gillig, The Astral Library by Kate Quinn, and The Midnight Train by Matt Haig. The latter sounds like it could come with some emotional damage, but pen to paper, I am signing up for it. TBD, OFC. Do you have any favorite love-themed quotes from any of the books you have read? You already know. Maybe, maybe not. I come packing quotes. So, per usual, here is a non-exhaustive montage of love in all its forms. All's fair in love and war. Do you have more books with red or pink spines? The trend continues. My shelves hold more books with red spines. I did do a recount to compare numbers, and from our personal library, we own 32 books with red spines and 22 books with pink. Now, these numbers could vary by 1 or 2. The red sometimes seem to teeter towards orange, and the pinks sometimes towards purple. I tried to be consistent. That's the theme. Regardless, red wins this color war yet again. Another year, another Valentine's Day sweetheart book tag in the pages. And now I would love to hear your answers. If you do decide to partake in this original tag, please credit and tag me at Pampered Pages so I can watch your video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope each of you have a beautiful day, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you soonish. Bye!